marathon training vlogs. I say training vlogs, there is no more training, there's no more marathon. The marathon is done. Got my finishers t-shirt on here. It was the most amazing thing I've ever done in my life. Honestly, just no words to describe it. It was surreal being there, but amazing. Just the support of people that just came out their houses along the route. Everyone that came to London was just stood on the streets with sun cream, water pistols, jelly babies, sweets, gels, you name it. A stranger on the street had it, and there was just, I don't think there's any other time that you would happily like take these things off strangers, but no, it was all so well meant and so wonderful. So it's amazing. I didn't really film very much for the whole weekend. I was planning to, obviously having built up to it all, but on the weekend I was just so nervous and like worried about my phone running out of charge if I needed it. I was just so nervous, I just didn't feel like it, but it's done now. It was 6 days ago, so today is the Saturday after the marathon. So I've come out for a run actually. I wasn't planning on doing this, but a lot of people have been running 3.7 miles this week for Matt, who died during the marathon. He really tragically died at mile 22.5. So a lot of people have gone out this week and run 3.7 miles to finish what Matt couldn't of the marathon. And it's so tragic. Like, it could have been anybody on that day, any one of us. It was so hot and sticky and ugh. So it really could have been any of us. So lucky and so thankful for the St John's ambulance that were there to support everyone. Time wise, it took me 7 hours, 29 minutes and 40 seconds, which wasn't really the time I'd planned on doing it in at all. I had sort of been planning for somewhere 5.5, but on the day it was so hot. I mean, really, I cannot explain how hot it was. It was the hottest marathon ever, but it was just because of us all being so enclosed in the streets. It was ridiculous, and there were so many people collapsed on the side of the road and with the St John's ambulance that I just decided to get to the end and just wanted to get there in one piece rather than worry about the time, because I started off at the perfect pace but just couldn't do it, and I wanted to get to the finish in one piece and get my medal rather than not make it to the finish like some people had to drop out on the way. So yeah, I'm just so happy to have got to the end, have done it. I've raised so much money. It's amazing. I have lost the feeling in 2 of my toes, and that still hasn't come back. Got about 15 blisters, and I've hurt the back of my knee. But those are the only things. The aching has stopped, although just gonna have started it off again now by coming out again. But those are the only things. It's really the back of my knee that's really hurting. But I've sort of googled it. Dr. Google shouldn't really do that, but I think I know what it is, and it does say it will get better with time, bit of rest, icing and heating it, and just giving it time. I mean, it's only been 6 days, so I can't expect to be in perfect condition already, but I said I wasn't going to do the marathon again, but I do think it might happen, because I just so enjoyed it, and having already come out for another run, I can't imagine stopping running now. I mean, I'm not like at the perfect fitness I would have wanted to be, but I don't want to quit now. I want to keep going and yeah, do it again. The ballot opens on Monday, so we'll be getting into that. Obviously, if I don't get a ballot place, then I will probably try for a charity place again. But honestly, thank you all so much for coming on this whole journey with me. Hope it doesn't stop here and it can carry on with everything, and that my knee gets better quickly. So thank you all so much for all the money, the support, coming to London, watching it, anything you've done, thank you for it. And I will see you again soon once I've entered the ballot again. Bye guys. marathon day. We got some fellow WizKids friends. We are everywhere. We had our team photo. There's Daniela. We've had our team photo. It was amazing. There's so many of us. So excited. It's so hot though. Lots of water. I got my breakfast. I'm so excited now. Not nervous anymore. Bring it on.
See you in a bit.
Bye!
Move them short legs.